Hey guys, it's Rachel from the Little Green Lamb. Today I'm doing the Would You Rather Booktube edition tag, and this is created by Ray K Books, and I'll put their video down in the down bar so you can go check that out. And basically there is 10 questions, and basically just would you rather, but pertaining back to Booktube. And I'm really excited to do this because I've been seeing it going around and there's very difficult decisions to make. Also, I did not finish Scarlet, that's why I do not have a review up this weekend. I was planning on finishing it because I really want to continue off other books I've been really wanting to read, and also I just really want to finish it because I want to see what happens at the end because I'm just in suspense right now. But it's been very busy the last 2 weeks, so I've not had a lot of time to read it, but I've just started reading more the past few days, so I hope to be finished it sometime next week so I can get a review up for you guys. Yeah, so basically let's get into it. Also, sorry, one side note, would you rather questions I feel are really hard to answer because it's it feels like whatever one you pick is actually going to happen. So yeah, it might be a little difficult. But we're going to get started with question 1, and I'm reading off my computer, that's what I'm looking down. Number 1, read only trilogies or standalones. So I think I rather read standalones. The reason being is trilogies, typically the second book I find in most trilogies is always not my favorite book, and then the third book's really good and the first book's really good. So, and also I love more, I guess, standalones than I do trilogies, so I think I just go standalones. So 2, read only female or male authors. For this one I have to go female authors, even though there's lots of books I love from both male and female authors. The vast majority of my books on my bookshelf are written by female authors, so that's what I'm going to go with. 3, shop at Barnes & Noble or Amazon. I live in Canada. I don't believe there's any Barnes & Nobles in Canada, at least not anywhere I live around. I think that's just an American chain. But we have our own, which is Chapters, Indigo. That's our kind of big chain. I would assume it's all over. Anyway, I rather shop at the bookstore than online because I just like going around and seeing everything laid out. Because online, you have to search, and there's no bookshelf that you can see and pick stuff, because usually I pick out books from looking on bookshelves at the bookstore and seeing which ones catch my eye and stuff. And also covers are a very big indicator of what I'll pick up, and online the covers definitely look different than they do in person. So I'd rather also go to the store because it's just a nice experience. 4, all books become movies or TV shows. For this I would pick TV shows because I really love TV shows. I'm more of I enjoy watching TV shows more than movies because I guess I just like the storylines and characters to continue on for a while. And for certain books, I would have preferred movies that have been turned into TV shows, or vice versa. TV shows would have rather than been turned into movies. But for the most part, I rather want TV shows, even though sometimes it's annoying how they stray away from the plot of the book. I think I would rather like that. 5, read 5 pages per day or 5 books per week. For this, I pick 5 books per week because 5 pages, I would never finish a book, especially if it was something like the Divergent trilogy. Those books are big. That would take me forever to get through that trilogy, for example. And also, some days, 5 pages a day, some weeks are all I can do. Especially when it's really busy in school. But if I could have enough time and remember the plot points, I definitely like to read 5 books in a week I get for my TBR fast, and I could do a lot of rereading. 6, be a professional reviewer or author. For this, I would pick author just because I love writing, but I can't write stories very well. I'm just not one of those people that can sit down and pen a story because I always forget details. In my mind it's crystal clear, but I'm not good with details. I can think of plots and stuff, but to execute them, that's not that great. So if I could have the ability to do that, I would love to do that. But so far I am writing stuff, but it's just mostly poetry and stuff. So, I'd rather be a professional author than a reviewer. 7, only read your top 20 favorite books over and over, or always read new ones that you haven't read before. So I'm going to pick new ones that I haven't read before. The reason being, I thought this one was one of the toughest questions in all the 10 questions, just because it's your favorite 20 and it's am I going to find new favorites? But I think if I have all the other books in the world, I can probably find some new favorites, and then I'll be able to reread those as well as new ones, and hopefully my old 20 favorites could live on. But yes, I'm going to pick that. So question 8 is, be a librarian or a bookseller. For this, I'd rather be a librarian because I just think I just like the atmosphere of the library. It's really calm, and you know, nice inside, surrounded by books. And I think a bookseller would be really stressful because I'm not one person who's ever really been interested in starting their own business, per se, like a store or company or something. So it'd be out of my element. Also, it'd be really hard, like, for ordering books and picking which books and stuff like that to stock a store with would drive me crazy. So yeah, I think a librarian would be better, and also, yeah, just the atmosphere. 9, only read your favorite genre or every genre except your favorite. Now I'm going to pick read your favorite genre because my favorite genre is contemporary, and that's the bulk of what I read. So I think I could get by and, you know, the rest of my life just reading one genre, because except my favorite would be like mystery and everything else. But I really just love contemporaries, and I could honestly read those forever. And 10, only read physical books or ebooks. This is the easiest question. Only read physical books because I don't, like, I had an e-reader back in the day, and I don't really like it that much. Even reading off my iPod, I don't like it that much. It's not the same, just sliding your finger across the thing. Like, turning a page is way nicer. Maybe if I grew up reading ebooks I'd like it better, but I grew up reading physical books, so it's like, it just doesn't feel right to read an ebook. But sometimes I do that if I'm reading like a novella or something, or I'm just reading a short thing like for school, like if I have a school book and you get classics on your iPod. Short stuff, yes, but last year I did do a review copy and I had to read off my computer, and it drove me crazy. I just like having the book. I find it more portable, for my sake, stuff like that. So yeah, that has been the Booktube Would You Rather tag. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.